go. How about that? Now let me check the audio. Audio, advanced settings. Here we go. How about that? Is that better? Is that any better? Hello, hello. Microphones. Primary microphone is the Shure MV6. All right. Is the audio working for the YouTube stream? No mic, I think. All right, good. Wow. All right. Welcome back, friends. Mac, you got good news. Mac, you okay? Yeah, I'm good. We are, I guess, taking care of these little creatures for right now. Come on, sacrifice. You sound like Matt Berry. Yes. I'm a big fan of his. I think he's one of the best comedians alive today. He makes me laugh quite a bit. Quite a bit. Try not to sound too much like Matt Berry. I don't want to copy him, but he is a very influential comedian, very good. Oh, did you get a new microphone? Why does it sound... What's wrong with the microphone? What is wrong with the microphone? Does it sound... Tav, what's going on with the mic? It feels like you're far away. All right, I gotta fix this. I gotta fix this. Ooh. I'll try turning up the settings here. Now that's up pretty high. Potatoes. Sounds distant. Sounds distant. Oh boy, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Hello. Microphone's up real high. 400% gain. Feels like you're far away from it. Man, I got my face right up in this microphone. Crap. Like it's not good. All right, friends, I'm going to restart the stream. I'm going to turn the stream off and restart it. Please be patient. Please be patient. I'm going to restart the stream when I get this mic thing figured out. Yeah, unplug it. Hello. Testing potatoes. Is this any better? Test. Is this any better? Unplugged, then replugged. What do we think? Is this any better? Way better. All right. Good. That worked. Hi, everybody. IRL T-Rex saved the day. IRL T-Rex saved the day. with this suggestion of turning it off and turning it back on again. If anybody's seen the tech, what's it called? Tech crowd? Yeah. Berries, berries, berries. I need an azul berry. No berries? Friends, we're out of berries. We ain't got no berries. All right, first things first. Let's get some berries we'll grab Bobby and our parasaur macaron. Whoa, where's our parasaur? All right, we got our parasaur. A little bit nervous there. All right, friends, we are back. So, Jose Flores, Mac, what army I can make? Do you have a Rex army, a Spino army, what else is a good army to make? A Megatherium, an army of Megatheriums. Megatheriums. The Megalosaurus. Don't see a lot of Megalosaurus armies. The Woolly Rhino. The Woolly Rhino. Oh, Ripper, what map are you playing? We are on Ragnarok. And friends, the game looks better, does it not? Those of you who watch regularly know how much I complain about the bad graphics. But I changed the resolution. And now it looks great. No complaints. All right, let's grab these berries. Yes, an arthropod army. Good one. An army of arthropods. What is your favorite type of crisp? Let's see. I like regular. Let's see. Azulberry. Comfort. All right, Buck is safe. All right, let's throw these berries in the feeding trough, and then we're gonna go get some meat. We're gonna get some meat. Actually, we look good on meat. Looks like we're doing good on meat. So instead, let's... I believe we're going to have to cryopod our PT to get him to move. So we'll pod up this PT and Jeffrey. Jeffrey is far too big to be carrying around. We're going to need some more cryopods, friends. Best location for the Wyvern egg. Just go in there, and when you... Oscar sent another heart. Thank you, Oscar. Dino Suches is still alive. Yes, they are. Let's see. I like Walker's crisps. The cheese and onion is good. The salted is good. Let's see. Those are pretty good crisps. I like just regular salted ones. They're good. Hopefully you have enough berries. Woolly Rhino. David Tornado Town, hello. Hot dogs. What Wyvern are you gonna get? We have a... we've got an We've got 3 ice wyverns, but I'm looking to get 1 of each. I want a fire wyvern and a lightning wyvern and a poison wyvern. I think I like the colors on the lightning wyvern. A good looking lightning wyvern is great. Let's see, we need a dino such a saddle. We need a dino such a saddle. We don't have one for chomps. All right, also I wanted to go by the swamp. See if we got any female dinosauriuses. So, we will do a number of things right here. Throw some berries in here. Put these in here, drop these. Let's throw out our Pteranodon and imprint upon it. Cash money. Hey, buddy, cash. Cash money. Hey, David, I hear you, David. Shundo. Hey. Thukuna. I hate ants and bees in this game. Yes, they are. All right into the water. Right into the... What are you doing? Look at it. What is it doing? Buck, what do you need? Buck wants to go on a walk. And I'm thinking about changing base locations. I am considering changing base locations. Because this is getting small quick. Buck is just bouncing in the water. Come on, Buck. Well, this is pathetic. This is pathetic. Yeah, there's not enough room here. We're gonna have to pack up and change base. Oh, yeah, Buck just ran off the edge. Oh no, Buck. Friends, Buck. Where'd you go, Bucky? Where the devil did Buck go? Here he is. Freaking out. All right, Buck. Stop. Just relax. Just relax. All right, friends. We're going to begin the process of relocating to a larger base. We're going to change base locations as this one is far too small to be breeding all of these creatures here. Far too small for breeding all these creatures. Look at this. PT's going crazy. That is kind of funny. All right, what do you want? You want to walk? Whoa. All right, walk is over. Walk is over as soon as it starts. All right, golly, we got a lot of stuff to move. All right, let's get started. I imagine we're going to need the assistance of our Argentavis to carry all of these items. Lucky Bear sent a heart. Lucky Bear. Hey, buddy, how you doing today? How's my good buddy Lucky Bear doing? You having fun on TPS servers? Well, I hope so. Hope you're having a good time. Maybe playing on some TPS this weekend. Bobby. Let's go get the stuff out of the smithy. This is going to take a little while to transfer all of this stuff to to our new base location. Gonna take a while, but I think it'll be worth it. I think it will be worth it. You know what? Well, I got a griffin in my cryopod. All right, we're gonna make it over there to our new base. I got a good place picked out. We'll pick the Herbivore Islands. Pick the Herbivore Island. David, Tornado Town. Some of my school friends found my channel, and we are starting to dislike all my vids. I'm afraid they will find a way to take out my channel complete. That's awful. Fearwell, when will you stream in Twitch? You know what? I tried to stream on Twitch, but it wouldn't work very good. Should I farm iron to get the Industrial Forge? Yes. The Industrial Forge is great. Ethan, yeah, I get that. I was TMNT. TMNT, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Where is the best base in the island? The best base... There's a lot of different good places to build a base. What do you mean by best? What is the criteria for the best base? Often people go to Herbivore Island because you have an entire island there where no carnivores spawn. But then some people build their base on Carno Island. So it's just whatever you want. Citrus Lake, yo, Mac. Hold on. Yo, Mac, I want my Spino saddle, but need silica pearls and can't deep dive the sea. Well, there's a lot of silica pearls. There's a lot of silica pearls that you can get in a river. There is a river on the island where you can get silica pearls. It's right between the border of the snow biome. Like if you're going up the west side of the map, right before you get to the snow biome, there is a little creek that runs down past some crystal. And there is a large supply of silica pearls there. But the best thing to do if you want silica pearls or any resource is to look for a resource map. Look up a resource map and you'll be able to see where they are on the map that you're on. David, Tornado Town, Mac, how are you doing, buddy? I'm doing great. How are you? 8 trikes good for early game. Yeah, 8 trikes are good for early game. Mac, show me the water vein. If we come across one, yes, I'll show it to you. But, I believe that guy was in Evolved. I believe our friend was in Evolved. Robert, you on rank? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, if you are playing PvP, you might want a different base location. If you are on PvP, you may want a different base location. Grab an Icky and then ride an anglerfish or the snow biome. There's a beach, the south biome, river, there's loads of pearls. Yes, that's where I go. How often do you stream? Every day. I stream every day, Mr. Citrus Lake. This is official rates, one-time rates, single player. Do you have any tips for the Rhynionatha? I got a couple videos about the Rhynionatha. I guess the best tip would be to get a good sacrificial creature. Make sure your sacrificial creature is good high level. Make certain that your sacrifice is a high level creature. We got a Zafactin in a saddle and a Baryonyx saddle. That's nice. Jared! Hey, yeah, I remember you, Jared. How much is Ark on Steam? So the summer sale should be coming up soon. Soon we'll have a summer sale, but stuff goes on sale on Steam all of the time. So it's anywhere from $5 to $40 right now. Are you using a voice changer or modulator of some sort? No, this is just a voice I can do with my own voice. However, this is not my natural speaking voice. This is my normal speaking voice right here. Hey friends, how's it going? Thank you very much for being here. And this is a voice that I have developed over 3 years of doing Mac. Have you ever played PvP? Yes. A lot of PvP. I love PvP. It is so fun. Out of everything you can do in this game, the most fun thing, in my opinion, is to use C4 to blow open somebody's base, fight them, and take all their stuff. That is very funny. His Matt Berry impersonation. What map you play? This is Ragnarok. This is Ragnarok. Great, I realize that Ark servers are made for alpha tribes. Yes, I agree. Vinitex. That seems tiring to do. LOL, good job though, I'm impressed. You know what's funny is that I do this so much that this is easier to do than my regular voice at this point. Something's going on with my regular voice. It is difficult for me to speak. But with this, it's actually a lot easier. And sometimes I'll forget and do the Mac voice the wrong time. Like if I go through the Taco Bell drive-thru. Let's say I'm going to Taco Bell. And I'm like, oh, hello, friends. I'm like, welcome to Taco Bell. My name's Chad. Can I take your order? Oh, yes, good sir. How are you today? I'll have 3 chalupas, 6 bean burritos, and some cinnamon twists, if you don't mind, my good fellow. That'll be $24. Pull ahead, please. Certainly, sir. Portward. Yes, Carlos. It is my voice. How do you counter flyers in PvP? It depends on what the flyers are. You can use a bowler on PTs and Desmodus. If it's a bat or a PT, you can use a bowler. You can use a whip. Whip 'em if you get picked. You can use a whip. And you can also use the grappling hook to free yourself. But the main thing you're gonna want to make sure you have a lot of parachutes handy. You can get picked and dropped several times in a fight. King Reaper sent a heart. Let's see. Must be awkward, LMAO. I love the character you made, though. Excellent. Not gonna lie, I'd completely demolish your tribe solo. You'd have to prove that, good sir. You'd have to prove that. Simon, I am watching you play as I am playing Ark. Ooh, boy, that's the best way to do it. Simon, that is the best way to do it. The new dragon is the best flyer at the moment. What's the new dragon? How do you counter flyers? Covered that. Do you like the OG Island or the Ragnarok? If I'm playing PvP, I prefer an island-locked game if I'm playing PvP. When it comes to flyers, the humble shotgun. Yeah, if you can shotgun once you get picked, if you got a good shotgun, you can chew through some use that way. Let's see. Bogey, BOGI, Jesus loves you. Thank you very much. I love reading that. It's very nice. Jesus loves you too, Bogey. Jesus loves you as well. Jesus loves us all. Stegos are probably one of the best early tames, in my opinion. Very versatile. Horde gaming. Excellent. Do you played arcade with your childhood friends? Yes. Mr. Blue. I played, some of my early memories are from playing arcade games. Arcade games with my family and friends. Me and my brother used to play the Simpsons arcade game. It was fun. Our thoughts on the Burrowback. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. The Burrowback, that is the new. It reminds me of, there was something called the Jackalope. There was a jackalope that they used to put on America's Funniest Home Videos like 20, 30 years ago. There was a TV show called America's Funniest Home Videos. And it was like TikTok before there was TikTok. People would send in funny videos that they took on their VHS camcorders. And so they made this funny character called the Jackalope. The Jackalope. And it was a rabbit with antlers. And the guy would go, fast as fast can be, you'll never touch me. And that was the Jackalope. And so when I see the burrow, I say that is the Jackalope. And as far as what it does, I have no idea. I have mixed feelings about them adding all of these new creatures. I have mixed feelings. Some of them are okay, but then some of them really change the meta. They change how the game is played. Some of them really change how the game is played, like the Acro. Really changes how the game is played, so that's a little aggravating. Let's see, favorite aquatic tame. Let me think about that. Plesiosaur for getting around. Just for getting around, the plesiosaur is nice. It's like an underwater griffin. The plessy. Let's see. Back follows Jesus. I was raised that way. My grandfather's very devout Christian. And my grandfather had a lot to do with my raising. And he just taught me to be a good Christian, be nice to people, stand up for what you believe in. Don't be rude or foul-mouthed. Just basic stuff like that. Connor, how old is this guy? 30 years ago. Connor, I'm 72 years old. Connor, I was born in 1953. 1953. Good heavens. Let's see. Cough, cough. Pyromane. Yeah, the Pyromane Ventatex. You are not kidding. I thought the Pyromane is the most absurd, overpowered thing. So that's sort of my disappointment with Ascended. Is if you pay money on Ascended, you can do whatever you want. You got the Pyromane, which has all kinds of nice features. You got the gene scanner. The gene scanner that'll tell you right where a creature's at. It'll take you right to a level 150. And you don't even have to worry about death anymore. You don't even have to worry about your creatures dying any longer because of the Oasisaur. Because of the Oasisaur, you don't even have to worry about death. Good heavens. That's just crazy. Oh, I got a level. Let's see, that would make it easier. Emperor Triple T is the Griffin spawn in the OG Island. No. Look here. Look, here's another bonus feature of Ascended. Come on, Nintendo. Come on, Nintendo. How about you fix your game before you sell it? Jeez Louise, Nintendo has made the worst version of Ark ever. Let's see. The rail axe broke for PvP right now. I'm not surprised, Ethan. I struggle to tame Ravager Mac. There's so many of them, I always die. I switched to Dire. They are bowlerable. You can bowler the Ravager. So that's the best thing about that is that you can use a bowler to tame, to immobilize a Ravager. So you probably have to separate them one by one. Maybe you could start out with an Iguanodon. If you are having problems, try using an Iguanodon. You can bowler a Iguanodon and tame one fairly easily. And then use that to get around. Kojak. Mac, what dino you want to add in Ark? I'd be fine if they quit adding creatures. I would be fine if they would stop adding creatures. Like, alright, so 20, 30 years ago, when you bought your Super Nintendo, 20 or 30 years ago, the game was complete. The game was complete. It was done, it was finished. They completed the game, it's done. Nothing more to do. Now, when you buy a video game, the game's not even done. The game's not even finished. It's still in production for 10 years. They'll work on that game for another 10 or 20 years. And that is crazy. To me, that seems absolutely bananas. That they can get away with selling video games before they're even done making them. So, I want to buy Mario Kart, and I want that to be it. I want the game to stay the way it is and play the way it is the first day I buy it, or 100 days later, 100 years later, I want it to play the exact same way. Now, the way they do it now just seems like they're trying to make some extra money. Seems like they don't know what they're doing, and they're trying to make some extra money. Yeah. Like, imagine if you booted up Mario Kart now, and it was like, oh, here's 10 new riders, 10 new drivers, and they cost extra money. You would be a little disappointed. All right, friends, let's throw out this griffin. And we'll ride that griffin back to base. And we need some more storage, do we not? We need a little bit more storage. Let's see. Lucian! Hey, Lucian, how you doing, buddy? The burrowback lets you teleport to other holes you made. Basically, just a cheap teleporter. Yeah, that sounds about right. They are using things from Minecraft, like the Ender chest. Yes, 100% when they add things to the game, they are broken for 2 months. I agree. You can also make a bunker underground with it that you can store tames in, but it decays slowly. How long have you been playing? Since 2019. Iguanodon or Direbear? If you can get a Direbear, go ahead. But the Iguanodon has unlimited stamina, so that's a good thing. And you can bowler. You can bowler one as well. You can bowler one, but a Direbear would be better in a fight. But, I don't know. That's a good question, because one Direbear still might get clipped by a pack of enough Ravagers. And the Iguanodon can run for a very long time. You can just outrun things on the Iguanodon. Try them both and see how it turns out for you. Tame whichever you come across first, and then move along from there. All right, we're going to craft a little bit more storage. We're going to craft some more storage. And then continue moving our items over here. Emperor Triple T says, go for the dire bear. Excellent choice. How many air conditioners do I need to hatch a Rex egg? Just go one at a time. So throw down one, and if that doesn't do it, then build a second one. And if that doesn't do it, build a third one. Just keep going. All right, we also need to build some more foundations. We need some more foundations. So let's get some wood. Wood. Not too many trees around here. Ethan, the reason they try to make so much money as possible is because they had a business that failed. Yes. Unfortunately, that's the way the world is these days. Everything is about making money. Right now, everything is only about the present, and nobody cares about integrity or long-term gains, being patient, making a good product that lasts for years, something that you can be proud of. There's just a lot of greed and money, hunger that is out in the world these days. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Archie. Didn't mean to chop you at me. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are just greedy for money, and everybody wants everything immediately. Nobody's willing to work for something or be patient. Horde Gaming. Iguanodon, since running away to fight with something else is smarter. There you go. The Dimetrodon is brilliant for incubating eggs. Good. That's also a good point. Horde Gaming says, to get your... Yes, they design obsolescence. They design things to break quickly, so you have to buy new stuff. So they make more money. So they're breaking their own game by adding all these weird creatures like the Acro and the Burrowback. So I guess if you noticed, those creatures like the Veilwind. The Veilwind is basically an ender chest. All of these features give you a very unfair advantage over vanilla players, forcing you to purchase them if you wish to compete. And also, they break the meta of their own game. They break the meta of their own game. So it is designed obsolescence. And now they can create a game that everybody wants to play and change how the game is played every couple months by making a new wacky creature, some new wacky creature that changes how the game is played. Big fan, hi, tough. I did not have a request in my inbox, so I don't know. But we'll figure it out. But I went and checked before the stream started, and I had no requests. I had 0 requests. All right, let's craft up some more foundations, like so. Ark, can you play with me later? Steven Universe. We may be opening a Mac and crafting server. A level 130 female Archelon. That's a good-looking lady. And this is a good place to tame one. Maybe. Get a Dreadmare with 2,000 I'll charge. It'll be a big help. Yeah, there you go. So if you want to play with Mac, join the Discord. We may be opening a server this summer for everybody to join and play with us. But typically, I'm just going to play on single player so I can play at my own convenience. All right, now let's throw down some more storage until we can get a vault over here. Like so. All right, let's see, right here. I guess I'll just throw all of these tames in here if I don't need any of them right now. Throw all that in there. I will take a cryopod and pod up our Argentavis and take it with us. Funny question, how many dodos to take down a level 1000 Titano? Probably take so many dodos that it would crash your game. Probably take so many dodos that it would crash your game. What card do you use? What do you mean by that? What card? Oh, what sort of graphics card? I got no idea. I keep forgetting. Getting old. I like your video. Thank you very much, friend. I like your nice compliment. What dino level do I need for the easiest boss on the island? So the way that works is there are different levels of boss, Gamma, Beta, and Alpha. And it's really gonna depend on what you come up with. But typically when you tame creatures, try to tame things that are as close to level 150 as you can get. Try to tame creatures as close to level 150 as you can. Jared, aberration can't be that hard. Meanwhile, me who died 20 times in the easiest spawn, Jared. Go check out my aberration playthrough. I died non-stop. It would not quit. It drove me crazy. It was basilisks and ravagers. Non-stop. It was insane. But once you do get started, once you do get yourself a Spino, if you can get a Spino, a high-level Spino, it's pretty easy. Let's see. Mac, have you played Mouse Simulator before? Never heard of it, David. Tornado Town. I've never heard of Mouse Simulator. Never heard of it. Yeah, people forget about the Dimetrodon. They're amazing. Yes, they are quite nice creatures. They behave just like a little air conditioner for your eggs. Now, I've heard that the otter can also help incubate eggs, but I've never tested it. So that is still just a rumor. I literally swapped the center and 5 minutes found a level 120 socket. Heavens. Very nice. The Sarco is very good. They are faster in water than the PT is in the air. They are faster in the water than a PT is in the air. Safe. Kaduziavik. Hi. Hello, friend. Mac, what are you doing? We are relocating our base. We cash money, buddy. We are relocating our base. What sort of PFP with a bodybuilder? Thank you so much for the rose and the heart. Thank you so much, friend. I cannot read your name. It's in a different language than I speak. But thank you so much, bodybuilder man, for the rose and the heart. Friends, if you are kind enough to send a gift, or if you are one of the top viewers, meaning you watch the stream for the longest amount of time, then I will follow back your account on TikTok, and you can message me with any Ark-related questions. And hopefully I'll be able to help you. Hopefully I'll be able to help you with any Ark-related questions. I should have thrown out those dinos so I could cryopod these. I was not thinking. Way to go, Mac, you big dummy. Oh, I am a big dummy. It's some sort of NVIDIA graphics card. Marco, what dino? Yes, Gamma. Just get as close to level 150 as you can. Now, here's the thing. If you got some level 100s and you do Gamma Boss and everything turns out fine, then go ahead on up to Beta. But if you try Gamma and you lose, well, I suppose it's obvious that you need stronger creatures. And I mean, even if you have like a level 150, it may have the wrong stats, you know? Evil Brian. Hey, Evil Brian. Well, that's the problem. I turned my difficulty on medium, and I can't find any single... go to hard difficulty. To get the high-level creatures, you need for it to be on the most difficult level. So put it on hard difficulty. Is stealing rock drake egg harder than wyvern egg? Yes and no. I mean, if it's in an easy location, you know what I mean? Like, the wyvern is easy because you can fly, and there are no flyers in Aberration. So that can make it more difficult because you may have to climb or use a wingsuit to get to the actual eggs. But if the nest is in an easy location, then, you know, it's easy that way. But the opposite can be true. So it could be easier to get to a wyvern because you can fly right up to the nest. But then again, that really depends on where the nest is and what's around it. But, goodness, this thing's heavy. We're going to have to use honey as well. Come on, honey, baby. We got a little work to do. The Carganos. Carganos is good. Carganos is good, but you're still going to want a Spino. Spino is just real nice to have on Aberration. The Spino is real nice to have on Aberration. All right, let's pod up this griffin, which we do not have a name for, friends. What are we going to name this griffin? Let's get some names real fast. What do we got? We got to name this griffin, friends. What do we got? What do we got? Julian, have you went to the bottom of that water spot? Yes. Why can I not download Ark? On phone and Steam, I have no idea, Sleepy. Holy cow. Yes. Hermione. Flappy. Let's think about something with the colors. What about butterscotch? You guys like butterscotch? This one looks like a Butters to me. Butters. Butterscotch. Butterscotch. Are you paying Path of Drew? I don't know what Path of Drew is. Bubbles! I like Bubbles. That's good. I think Bubbles would be good for Ray. Got the big eyes. All right, what's at the bottom of here? Some stuff, all right. That's good. Don't want to die here. All right, friends. Let's hop on our RGs. How about just Butters? Yeah, all right, we'll go with just Butters. We'll go with just Butters. I like that too. All right, I'm gonna fly on Honey and have Bobby follow me. Wait, look here. Before we go, we already got a brand new egg. Hooray! And we'll take this with us. Hooray! All right, everybody. The long process of moving bases, but this chicken and butter got a good team of corners. There we go. Where to build a base in Aberration in the blue zone. And it's really gonna depend. So, if you can get up on a cliff somewhere, get like a cliff platform, build yourself a cliff platform or a tree platform, and then get to your base either using the Cosmo or put a zip line. Put a zip line up and use a Ravager to walk on the zip line. That would be my best advice, Jared, would be to build a cliff platform or try to find a base that's up on some rocks somewhere. What do you do if the egg is too hot? All right, if you're trying to incubate an egg and it's too hot, then go to a colder area. Or what I do recommend doing if you are seriously breeding a bunch of eggs, if you are breeding a bunch of creatures, go ahead and craft yourself an egg incubator. Craft an egg incubator. It's going to even be better than the air conditioner. But the air conditioner will produce a hypo and hyperthermal insulation. So it will help if it's too hot or too cold. It just conditions the air. Rather than call it an air conditioner, think of it as a central air, like in your house. Central air, like in your house. You can turn the heat up or turn the air on. That's more accurate. Trying to learn this game even more. There's a lot to learn about this game, for sure. A whole lot to learn. Horde Gaming, thank you for stopping by, buddy. Hugo, yo, I just made a Rex saddle. I'm so happy. Oh man, that's great. I'll tell you what. One of the best feelings is saddling and riding around your very first Rex. Toth, you remember when we did that? Do you remember being over here? Back over that way? And taking our Rexes out for a walk? I remember that when we had the factory right over here. And one day we took 3 Rexes out for a walk behind there, and we ended up finding a Giga, I believe. We ended up walking up on a Giga. Hi, Matt. I downloaded Ark Evolved. I play on PlayStation. I want to download mods, but there's no mods list. I, unfortunately, have never played on the PlayStation, so I recommend joining my Discord and asking, because I have several PlayStation players in my Discord. Look, here's Cartoon. Oh, look here, TPS Ark, Sense a Heart, and 10 Go Populars. Thank you, TPS Ark. Friends, friends, friends. If you are looking for a server to call home, if you are looking for a multiplayer server somewhere nice to play, either PvE or PvP, then check out TPS 5-Time Alpha Cluster. They are a great group of people over there. A very fun place to play. Very helpful admins. They have their own Discord where you can go for information. They are a great group of guys, and I heard that if you were to ask nicely, they will hook you up with a starter kit if you join TPS 5-Time Alpha Cluster. Check them out. TBS, buddy, I love you too. I had such a great time playing on your server. You guys are super nice. You've helped me out supporting my channel. I'm happy to help out my friends. Just happy to help out my friends. Mac, what's the best cave creatures? It depends on what version of the game you are playing. For an example, one of the best cave creatures is the Thylacoleo. The Thylacoleo is one of the best cave creatures with its brutal attack, with its brutal bleed damage attack. However, in Ark Survival Ascended, in all of their wisdom, infinite wisdom, the game developers made it so that the Thylacoleo can no longer fit in the entrance of caves. So you cannot just walk in with a Thylacoleo anymore. So you are forced to use other creatures. Now this is where it gets tricky. Alright, options for cave creatures. The Baryonyx is another excellent cave creature. However, it is also large and suffers from the same problem as the Thylacoleo. Unable to fit in all the locations of all the caves. So, other options include the saber-toothed tiger. The saber-toothed tiger is a very good option for a cave creature. However, it does not have a pack buff. A pack buff, giving your creatures increased damage and damage resistance. Other creatures, such as the raptor does have a pack buff. The raptor does have a pack buff, but the raptor has a low health pool. They die fairly easily. The direwolf has a pack bonus, and it has more health than the raptor. However, the direwolf cannot wear a saddle. The direwolf cannot be saddled, so you do not have saddle armor if you go with the direwolf. As TPS has stated, if you have the Pyromane DLC, that would make it very easy, because you can travel through tight areas in the cave by converting the Pyromane to a shoulder pet and then hop back on it again once you get through the tight areas. But the Pyromane is a DLC creature and not available to vanilla players such as myself. Back, give me Discord. The Discord link is on my main channel page, both on TikTok and on my YouTube channel. So go there, click on that link, and you'll be good to go. Death, good brother Death. Hey, buddy. Good to see you again, Death. I see you changed your profile picture. Death, I see you changed your profile picture. Hold on, I missed some chats here. Max, should I use the dragon? If the rhino? What do you mean? What do you mean? How do you play Ark every day without getting bored? No, wait. I only play for 3 hours a day, which, compared to the amount of time I have played Ark in the past, is not that much. When I was playing PvP, I would play for 10 to 12 hours a day. Play it like a job, non-stop. But now I only play for 3 hours a day, and Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I play Ark Survival Evolved. I play Evolved. half of the week, and then the other half of the week I play Ascended. So I switch up and play Ascended sometime, and then I switch up and play Evolve sometime. Which is funny because when I first started playing Ascended, I didn't have strong opinions about the game. However, playing Evolved during the week and then playing Ascended, playing them both back to back, it made me really appreciate Evolved for what it is. And now I'm definitely a big fan of Evolved. And I will say that Evolved is the better game. I will definitely make that claim. 100%. I will talk trash about Ascended. However, if Studio Wildcard wants to pay me money to say that I like Ascended better, I'll be happy to do that. If you want to pay me enough money to eat hot dogs every day of the week, then I will say that Ascended is a better game. Still waiting on that dump truck full of money. Connor King, yo, yo, yo. Connor, how's it going? Death, good to see you too. How you been doing? You having a good day? E-Money, Allosaurus. Mac, what you rate Aberration? Aberration is fun. Like I say, it's a lot different game. Once you get a Spino and really get to running around the map, exploring other zones, it's really fun. It is very fun. But it's just that first part that's really hectic. But I really do like Aberration. I think it's fun. Why am I not able to land? Why am I not? There we go. It's troublesome at first, but once you get going, then it's really fun. I like Aberration. I also like Extinction. Extinction is a very fun map. I like the maps that are different from the Ragnarok island-style maps. Extinction and Aberration are fun because they have their own unique feel. I like the whole underground thing. It's very weird. The earthquakes are interesting. Being underground is interesting. I really like Extinction underneath the trees, where it's like underneath the roots of the trees. There's a whole world down there. I really love that. That's super fun to explore. Dad, I just got Ark on this device. What do you mean? You got a PC version, or you got a mobile version on your tablet? Bro, I keep getting my spine broken in Extinction. Do you have tips? Oh, let's see here. I guess just get yourself some good creatures, get a good home. What sort of dinos you use? Get a good, get a Giga. Get Spinos. Get some good creatures. Do you watch Goji Center? No, what is Goji Center? Is that like Godzilla? Or is that an anime? Arkama, I wish I have Ark 2. Have you heard the new Ark song? Can you listen to it at the end of the stream? Oh, the new Ark song. Yes, after the stream is over, I'll check out the new Ark song. I'm sure it's fun. I'm sure that it's fun. The mobile version on your phone. Excellent. Enjoy it, Dad. Enjoy it. Shogun 87. Hey, Mac. Hey, Shogun. Were you born in 1987? Shogun. There was a television show that was very popular back in the day. It was based off of some books, and I really enjoyed it. It's got Pierce Brosnan, and it's no, not Pierce Brosnan. Forget the guy's name. Anyway, they made a series called Shogun about a historical figure who got shipwrecked in Japan, and he was English, and he learned how to survive in the customs of Japan. It's a very good series if you like Japanese stuff. All right, where is stuff to make some boxes? We need some more storage before we get our vault over here. So let's craft up a whole mess of storage boxes, shall we? Let's see. What's the best dino for the boss fights? Probably the Rex, I guess. I'd say the Rex. The Acro is good, but it's not available in every version of the game. Same with the Dino Sachas, which I would also recommend. Karma, hey bro, I have Ark Survival Evolved, and when I want to save the game, it crashes me. I'm on PlayStation 5. Man, that stinks. I don't know why that's happening. Got no idea. But make sure to update the game and update all of your mods. Update the game and update all the mods. Otter. I love the otter. Got one named Potato. You're actually playing it while watching the live. That's the best way to do it. This game is really zoomed in. The stream is really zoomed in. How far in the game would you say you are? We are at the point where we have established basic things like the base and basic crafting stuff. I'm up to level 100, so I can craft heavies. Oh, we can craft an egg incubator, so we are at the point, I'd say, late early game. Late early game. So the early part of the game, but late in the early part of the game, where we are going to start breeding up creatures. Now we're going to start trying to collect creatures to start a good breeding line. And then once we get our breeding lines going, I'd say that puts us in mid-game. We are trying to do some stuff with some bosses, you know? And then we'll be late game after we beat the bosses and are running around with tech, this and that. Let's find some cryopods. And we will uncryo all of our creatures. We're gonna uncryo all of our creatures here. Throw down a cryo fridge. Right there. You are an amazing Ark TikToker. You are an amazing subscriber. IRLTRX, you are an amazing subscriber. Very kind, always something positive and nice to say. Helpful to your fellow tribe mates. I love it. We need more people like you in the world. To manually save game, press circle, triangle, right button, left button at the same time. There we go. No Trastic. Helping out his buddies. Just the way it ought to be. Just the way it ought to be. Ooh, we got a Karcher saddle. This Argentavis was hiding a Karcher saddle. What about that? All right. Now, let's begin the fun process of throwing out all of our creatures. I'm going to start over here, because it looks a little desolated. If I can land, that is, yeah. All right, let's start throwing these puppies out. Woohoo, Thylacoleo. So let's actually get the other Thylacos. Ah! I forgot, we've got some creatures right over there we need to go deal with. Cryo sickness. Ah, let's go. So mid to late game. Oh yeah, I guess so. I mean, we haven't done any of the bosses yet, and we are still breeding creatures. We still need breeding pairs of creatures. So somewhere in the middle, I'd say somewhere in the middle, we are past the early stages of the game. We're at level 100, we've got some creatures, but we're still a long way off from doing boss battles. Still a long way off from doing boss battles. Vortex! Hey, Vortex. Haven't seen you in a while, Vortex. Unlinked Rhino. 57. Are you 57 or were you born in 57? Hi, Mac. I love your videos. I love for videos about to know things. Work, I appreciate it. Oh man, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, buddy. I appreciate that. Clawed Fishfoot. That is a funny name. Clawed Fishfoot. That's a funny name. I have a level 287 Tech Rex before I fought a single boss. Yeah, some people like to do it that way. Some people really like to get really prepared. Some people like to get all of their Pokemon level 99 before they fight the Pokemon League. Some people really like to get prepared for that. Flopa, hi King. Hey, buddy. Don't make that Mac. Ow, another Mac. Another Mac. I love to see it. Thank you for the tiny bunnies. Thank you for the tiny bunnies. And the more Macs, the merrier. The more Macs, the merrier. I always say. Flopa, you're the best Ark player. Thank you very much, Flopa. You're the best, Flopa. You're the best, buddy. Can you put Titanos in cryopods? Never tried it. I don't know why you couldn't, but I've never tried it. You know what, though? It might die. Let's see if we can wake up this little baby and put him back in a cryopod. You hear that Diplodocus over there snoring? That's funny. Let's keep this baby in the cryopod, not the PT. Not the PT. Your uncle can turn off cryo sickness. Yes. I am doing things. A few things I'm doing for the convenience of streaming for people. Doing some things for the convenience of streaming for people. Let's go ahead and cryopod Buck as well. What do you need, Buck? Want to go on a walk? All right, let's go on a walk. Let's go on a walk. Listen to the Diplodocus snore. All right, Buck. Doing good. And we'll throw these guys out. We'll build a, what do you call it? Feeding trough. And take our Thylacoleo out and do some killing. go do a little bit of killing. Oh, we got Snaps Jr. here. Clawfish foot, I'm too scared. Oh no. You're too scared. Well, I understand. That's all right. You know what, buddy? You don't have to fight the bosses. You don't have to fight the bosses. And we're going to keep this adolescent bison. We're going to keep this one in a cryopod as well, because we don't want it to age. We don't want it to age. All right, Snaps Jr. Let's see. Do we have a Thyla with a saddle? Do we have a Thyla with a saddle? I thought one of these things had a saddle. Yeah, well, these things are going to wake up quick. All right, let's look for a Thyla saddle. At the smithy, 20 metal and a bunch of hide. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that, can we, friends? Think we can manage? Friends, do you think we can manage that? I sure hope so. Ow, Sam, I love your videos. Thank you very much. I love your nice compliment. I love your nice compliment. What a very nice thing to say to me. All right, let's go to Butters here. We're just going to change his name from Butterscotch. I'm going to just drop that back to Butters. I like Butters. Butters is a funny name. Throw this stuff in Butters. And let's see. Back is such a nice guy. Ah, thank you very much, IRL T-Rex. Just trying to be positive. I know from first-hand experience, life can get rough. Life can throw some bad stuff at you. So, you just gotta appreciate the good times while you got them. You really gotta appreciate the good times while you got them. Hide fiber, so we need a little bit of fiber here. Needing a little bit of fiber. Hello, friends. Anybody got any fiber? Oh, Rosslyn. Hey, Rosslyn, how you doing today? The Burrowback is based heavily on the jackalope. Yes, I was talking about the jackalope earlier. Here in America, like 20, 30 years ago, there was a television show called America's Funniest Home Videos. And they had a jackalope in America's Funniest Home Videos, and it was just that. It was a rabbit, a stuffed rabbit, with little antlers on it. And it was funny. It would go, it was a mischief maker. And it would go, as fast can move, they'll never touch me. And it would just run around to get into trouble. It was very fun. Well, I mean, when I was younger, I thought it was funny. I don't know if I'd laugh at it now. But when I saw the Burrowback, I said, that's a jackalope. You cannot fool me, that's a jackalope. Look how quickly some of these creatures wake up compared to the others. Also, we need to get some metal. We need to hit a few metal nodes to build a feeding trough. Oh, creatures. Grandpa, you got grandkids? Yeah, I got a grandboy. Got me a grandboy named Doug. Got a grandchild named Douglas. And, Doug actually helped me do a video for today. Doug helped me do a video for today. So, friends, after today's stream is over, be on the lookout for a brand new Mac video, a short about how to build an underwater base. Imagine that. You yourself can be the proud owner of an underwater base. All you need to do is watch today's video. Oh, we need some more wood. All right, now where's the wood? Where is the wood? Blade! Forward! Blade Foger! Hi, hi, hi! Blade, how are you doing today? Jonas! Thank you very much, Jonas. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Happy to have you here, friend. Happy you are all here. And safe and sound, you know what I mean? Everybody on here is safe and having a good time. We're all just eating snacks, relaxing, having a good time. No big troubles, no big worries. Just laid up on the couch, watching some Mac and crafting, you know. Does Douglas play Ark too? Yeah, Dougie's a big Ark player. Dougie plays a lot of Ark. He helps me out. He was a big part of the reason why I started the channel. He's a big part of the reason why I started the channel. He definitely wanted me to post videos, and he wanted me to start making tutorials. And he's helped me out a great deal with the social media. However, Dougie is not good in school. Doug gets into a lot of trouble by back-talking his teachers. He watches a lot of this red pill stuff on YouTube, a lot of this manosphere stuff, and he does not like his female teachers telling him what to do. He is constantly getting in trouble for back-talking women and school, and he's just always in trouble. So Doug does not get to play and help me out as much as I would like him to. But he's still a good boy. I love him. But he does get into a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. And not like smashing windows trouble. Like back-talking everybody kind of trouble. Thinking he knows everything kind of trouble. All right, Bobby, hold on to this lumber. Playing Ark right now too. Excellent. A lot of people do that. A lot of my subscribers like to play Ark while they tune in to my streams. I love that. Sub Dragon, hey Sub Dragon. I'm Mac, hey Sub Dragon. How are we doing? Doug is based, yes. Doug is based. Somebody left a very funny comment on one of my videos the other day. They said based and however pilled. Instead of red pilled, it was however pilled. Because I always go however. Charles, hey Charles. Hello Charles, how are you today, buddy? Good friend Charles, welcome to the stream, friend. Hope all is well. I'm missing a key ingredient, which is a metal ore. But I believe, honey baby, I know you got rid of that metal, honey baby. Honey baby got that metal. All right, let's craft up a feeding trough. One feeding trough, coming right up. Coming right up. Imagine having my name on a bird. Bobby! Bobby! Hey, Bobby! I used to do I can't do it anymore because I've tried, but I used to be able to do a really good King of the Hill impersonation. Do you guys remember King of the Hill? I really like that show. I get a kick out of it. But I was doing fairly regularly. Doing a pretty good Hank Hill impersonation. I have to keep trying it. And, what's going on here? Oh, I got a necklace. When did I get a necklace? Cool, I got a necklace. What's going on here? This turtle's making a run for it. It's at level 130, he's making a run for it. Oh no, juvenile Rex underneath. Let's wake it up. Wake up. and cryopod it. Don't have any cryopods. All right. Let's throw down. Wait a minute. We needed that juvenile Rex to be a juvenile. That's a sacrificial Rex. Quickly, Bobby. Quickly, Bobby, to the cryopods. We're going to feed that Rex to a culture. Sorry, but we're going to do it. 47 points. 47 points. Oh, in honey? In honey, baby? Yeah, honey baby's a beast. Still got 47 points. Unleveled honey baby is a beast. Unleveled honey baby is a beast. How can I get keys? I don't know. I think that is exclusively for mobile. I think that is exclusively a mobile feature. And I unfortunately have no idea. But friends, if you need help on mobile, join my Discord and axe them in the Discord. Join my Discord and axe them. All right, friends, now it's time for our favorite portion, killing. Now it's time to do some killing. Gonna saddle this kitty cat here, this lady cat. Friends, what are we gonna name this Dilacolio? What are we gonna name this high-level lady here? Now it's a girl cat. Well, apparently they are not cats. Apparently it's more of a bear than a cat, but we're calling it a cat because, I mean, look at it. That's a cat. I don't care what nature or your textbooks say. I don't care what Google has taught you. That's a cat. Oh, friends. We got one of our we got one of the friends of the stream. One of the friends of the stream is in here, KP Gaming. KP Gaming is in here. Friends, KP Gaming is a fellow TikToker who makes Ark videos. He's been very good to me, very nice friend. And he has his own TikTok channel. So if you would be so kind as to subscription to him, I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Also, he plays on TPS servers. TPS servers. And if you message him, if you join TPS 5-time Alpha Cluster, that is a 145 Pronto. We're not going to kill that. We'll use that. We'll tame that. And then we will use it as a sacrifice for the 150 Rhinianatha that's running around. So, friends, if you are looking for a place to play Ark, if you are searching for a multiplayer server to call home, try out TPS 5-times Alpha Cluster. TPS 5-times Alpha Cluster. And send a message to KP Gaming, and he will hook you up with a little kit, with a starter kit, little something to get you going. Yeah, 145 Bronto. We're gonna tame that. Get the Pelagonus quick. I got away. Ethan Maldonado, welcome back. KP Gaming, how you doing today, buddy? How's my good pal doing? Let's shred some stegos. Let's shred some stegos. Shred them up, baby. Looking for a little meat. Looking for a little meat. Is Douglas actually your real grandson? Yeah, buddy. Douglas is actually my real grandson. However, I do the voice for Douglas. I do the voice for Douglas. My actual grandson does not sound quite like that, but he does sound like a little kid, and I like to make fun of him. I like to make fun of him. And when he says anything to me, like, Pops, you are so boring. You are such a goofball. He thinks I'm a goofy old man. When he does that, I go, "Oh, geez, Pops, you sure are goofy," to make fun of him. "Oh, geez, my name's Doug, and I don't like to do what my teachers tell me. And I like to make my mom and dad mad. Get to my room because I'm a goofy kid." And it upsets him, and it's funny. But he is real. He just does not talk like... He just doesn't talk like this. That's something I do. All right, friends. Oh, you know what? I'm getting a little thirsty. Friends, I'm getting a little thirsty. You know what that means? Time for something to drink. And you know what I like to drink? It's not alcohol. It's not water. It's not Gatorade. It's not Mountain Dew. It's not Coca-Cola. It's not even milk. When old Mac gets thirsty, he reaches for a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. That's right, friends. The next time your parents ask you what you want to drink, tell them you want a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's original barbecue sauce. Oh, that's right, friends. Sweet Baby Ray's is not the official sponsor of Mac and Crafting. That's right, Mac and Crafting is completely unaffiliated with Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Mac, you're a goat. Ow. Thank you, friend. Havens, Edge, Cluster. Oh, sounds like somebody else has their own. Is that an Ark cluster? Haven's Edge? Will Haven's Edge join my Discord? I'll come check it out sometime. Maybe we'll have a cluster day where we play some PvP. Check out some different servers. What grade is Douglas in? I don't want to tell too much about Douglas. I don't want him to get doxxed. He doesn't want the other kids at school to know who I am. He does not think that is good. He thinks he'd get in trouble. Not made fun of, that's what I mean. He thinks the other kids would make fun of him. It's a high-level trike, but this is PvE. We got no use for a high-level triceratops. So we'll go ahead and shred these idiots. Yeah, get the baby too, that's right. Get the baby. Our bloodthirsty siblings here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep a lot of the details about my family off stream, out of the public. I don't know. I don't want anybody to find out who Douglas is and embarrass him at school because he'd just get mad at me about it. Aquarius, what do you need? Want to go on a walk? Why not? Come on. Nikki Leaky! Hey, Nikki Leaky! Hey, buddy, how you doing today? Mac, that's gross. What did I say was gross? Yo, Mac, what's up? Didn't get the notification you was going live. Sorry for being late. No problem, buddy. Better late than never. I always say better late than never. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you joined us. All right, let's finish unloading this meat. And we'll throw it in the feeding trough. How are you guys doing today? My favorite Fallout Ark documentary. Excellent. Friends, welcome. Here we are on the island of Ragnarok. In search of wild creatures, the likes of which have never been seen before. Today we will explore wildlands, frozen tundras, hot deserts, burning hot deserts, frozen tundras, lively forests full of magnificent creatures. Join us, friends, join us as we search Ragnarok. The barbecue sauce. Pookie Bear, you don't want to drink a bottle of barbecue sauce? I'm telling you, the next time you get thirsty, the next time you go out for a run, go out for a walk, go out for a run, a nice hot summer day, you've been outside sweating and you're parched. Ooh, cutting the grass. Been outside cutting the grass and you are parched. Come back in the house. Move past that Gatorade. Don't get any Gatorade. Don't get yourself a soda pop. Instead, reach for a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Ah, friends, if you are thirsty, drink yourself a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's original recipe barbecue sauce. The only thing that can quench my thirst is a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Chug it on down. If you're the next time you go to the store, use the promo code MacandCrafting on your next purchase of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. And when that promo code does not work, request to speak to the manager. Request to speak to the manager and tell him Mac and Crafting sent you here and you would like 15% off your next purchase. That's right, friends. Push the issue. Push the issue. How does Douglas react if you make videos of him just mocking him? It's always lighthearted. And, you know what? Between friends and family, you just get used to making fun of each other. Family and friends who don't make fun of each other are very weird. I've noticed that. Have you ever known somebody who could not stand to be made fun of? Have you ever known somebody who just could not stand you picking on them? You know how weird they act? They get all emotional and upset if you pick on them the least little bit. That is no way to be. And so, with my family and friends, we tease each other all the time. If you are not aggravating your friend, you are not trying hard enough. I like to send my friend, my real-life friend, I like to send him the cringiest videos that I can find. Like, old white ladies rapping like Eminem raps, and old people using face filters. Just the cringiest videos I can find on the internet that make me personally cringe. Like, oh gosh, it's hard to watch. I love to send those to my friend because I know we've talked and he has explained to me that he cannot stand that sort of stuff. So I make it a point to send him the cringiest stuff I can find. Like I say, if you're not picking on your friends, then what's even going on? All right, I've looked everywhere for my parasol, so I must have left it. So let's go get my beaver right quick. Let me grab a couple pods. Yeah, we got pods. Let me make sure my parasol's not here. Definitely no parasol. All right, let's go get my beaver right quick since it's pretty close by. And we'll bring it over here. And we will harvest some berries for our feeding trough. Facts. Excellent. Hello, Mohammed Dazar. Hey, buddy, how's it going, Boyd? Chat, should I download Aberration and play it for the first time? Boyd, go for it. Go for it, Boyd. I love Aberration. It's very fun. JJ, good afternoon, gentlemen. Good afternoon, brother JJ. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Sebby, Australos is on discount for me, but I don't live in America. But I think it costs $5 or $6. Yes, if you were going to purchase any of that DLC trash, if you were going to purchase any of that DLC, then now would be the time to do it, as it is on sale. Now would be the time to do it. I just make fun of my friend's mom by showing him cows. And I think he doesn't like it. That would be funny. That would be, I can see that being funny. Flopa sent a rose. Flopa, thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Very nice. I love flowers. I love the pitch. Where is your base on the map? We're headed there right now. The closest thing we have to a base. I don't really do much base. I didn't think you like Australis. Yeah, I don't like DLC very much. I don't like DLC. I believe that if I pay full price for a video game, that entitles me to everything in the video game. If you tell me that I purchased a video game and I don't have access to creatures that are in the video game, then I'm going to get mad. That's like if I bought a car. If I went down to the Toyota dealership and purchased a Tercel or a Toyota Camry, and they told me that, oh yeah, you bought the car, but you have to pay extra money if you want to use the brakes. Sorry, Mac. I know you paid full price for the car and all, but if you want to hit those brakes, if you want to stop your vehicle, then you're going to need to pay $500 extra. Holy potatoes! That's exactly what I think. Here, a water vein. A water vein. Relevant inside joke for DHG Pookie and me. Inside joke, water vein for Pookie and me. Hey Mac, I have to leave the stream. Oh, Ethan, we're going to miss you, Ethan. All right, Ethan, you have a great day. I mean, I'm going to be sad because you left, but I guess I'll keep streaming. I guess I'll keep streaming. I'll keep on streaming without you. All right, Ethan. You have a great day, buddy. I promise I won't cry. Now I need a water well. Exactly. Freddy. Yo, Freddy. Good to see you again, brother Frederick. I saw that toppy here, and I thought it's a high-level toppy. It's a good toppy. Do we have any rare flowers? We could take that boats. You could get it to chase us, then bowl it. Then acquire ourselves a sneaky snake. All right, let's see how much food Prime Meat's got on it. Good. Check the feeding trough. Yep. All right, the Yankee will be fine staying here. And we will cryopod our beaver. Take it with us to get some berries. Oh man, we got a lot of charcoal now. Good job, everybody. Your normal voice sounds like John Marston from the Red Dead series. All right, friends, I'm John Marston from the Red Dead series. I don't really know who John Marston is. Is he the main guy? Is that the main guy? All right, come out with your hands up, partner. All right, partner, come on out with your hands up. You built a castle on your main server. Wonton Soup. Wonton Soup. That is a good name. If your name is Thomas and your name is Wonton Soup, That is a funny name. That is a funny name. Get the toppy! Think we should? Think we need to get it? Think we oughta? Let's see. I'll need to get my bolas and my tranks. We'll need to get the tranks. Very easy to get distracted in Ark. Start off doing one thing and end up taming a toppy horror. It is indeed one, Tom. I'm putting you on the list of my favorite names, my favorite profile names. Wonton soup. I love it. That's so good. You know what, though? As much as I like Japanese stuff, I cannot eat Japanese food. I cannot eat it. If I eat some Japanese food, I get heartburn. Real bad. I get real bad heartburn. And that's not good. I love Japanese food. When I was younger, I could probably eat it. But it wouldn't bother me. Oh gosh, it's a lot of them. I didn't realize there was a huge pack of those things there. Oh, when I was younger, I had a, where was she from? Portuguese. A Portuguese lady friend. And we would go out to eat. Almost every Friday, we would go to a little sushi joint. They served sushi and Japanese food and drinks. And we would drink and eat sushi and just have a good old time. And those are some really good memories. First car. My first car was a truck. My first car was a Chevrolet Silverado. My first vehicle was a Chevy Silverado. Bro, I'm literally watching your stream on YouTube. Excellent, Ethan. I got sad when you left, but now I'm happy that you're back. Our most common Japanese food is actually curry rice. You know what? I can eat rice. I do like rice. I like rice. I'm really good at cooking rice. I've been doing it for years. And it was actually an Australian friend of mine taught me the trick to making the best rice, which is to fry it. You heat it up with a little oil before you cook it, before you boil it in water. Brown it. Toast it. There we go, that's the word. Toast it in a little bit of oil in a frying pan. Then cook it with water for like 20 minutes. And it is so good. So good when you toast your rice. It's the best way to do it. I love it. Rice pudding. My ex-wife used to make rice pudding whenever I'd get sick, and whenever I had a bellyache, whenever my tummy hurt, my ex-wife would make me rice pudding. I still get it from the store occasionally because I do love the taste of it. It's really smooth, that rice pudding. JJ, name a male white PT. Name it what? What did I miss? What do you want me to name it? Let's see. What's your favorite map, Ragnarok? Ragnarok, sneaky Acrocanthosaurus is back. Hey, buddy, welcome back. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you back, Jack. All right, I'm gonna move. Grab Bobby here. And move this female Anki off my tiny island. One time, yeah, buddy, I love some. I really liked rolls. I really like rolls. And what was it, tatami or something? Octopus, fried octopus, sounds good. I liked all the different rolls that they did, all the different sushi foods. Those were all great. But it's probably more of, I'm probably more used to like an American version of Japanese food. Whereas if you lived over in Japan, you'd probably have totally different food. But I really liked that stuff. I really liked those sushi rolls. They were good back in the day. But now that I'm older, I cannot do it. Can't stomach it. Can't do it. Tried some wonton soup. And, ooh, I had heartburn all day. Bad heartburn, too. My tummy was bubbling up. Itty salutations, good sir. Hello, good friend. Welcome. Thank you so much for being with us here today. It is a special day. As I imagine, as all of you know, today is Saturday. And I like to refer to Saturday as Fat Cat Saturday. Because all the fat cats get to lay around and take it easy. So it is Fat Cat Saturday. Good day for laying around. Being a lazy bones Jones. Being a lazy bones Jones. Just taking it easy. Like lay up on the couch and watch a movie. I am considering watching a film myself. Thoughts on calamari? I like it. I liked it. Had it when I was younger. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. Very good. That is what my friend would get all the time, actually. My friend would, every time we went, we would get pretty much the same thing. We would drink fat tires, drink a fat tire beer. I would get some tuna rolls, beef tataki, and she would always get calamari. And then we would drink warm sake with green apple flavoring in it. Warm sake with green apple flavoring. Friends, in the winter time, some warm sake with green apple flavoring in it. When you get older, when you turn old enough to drink, I'm not telling you to drink, but that was something else. Going out to dinner with a pretty lady and having some drinks and laughing and eating some sushi. That was the very essence of being a young man. That was the very essence of the thing, being a young man. But yes, calamari is delicious. Good stuff. Yo, Mac, what's the best location to start in Ragnarok? Jungle 2. Jungle 2 is my favorite location. Jungle 2, but that's just me. All right, let's see. So we've got feeding trough set up. We've got actually some more creatures to throw out. How's that green apple? Oh, buddy. I've had regular sake, and I love it. I love just regular sake. And I've had green apple and also watermelon. Had watermelon sake. And I think they're all great. But my favorite is definitely the green apple. My favorite is definitely the green apple. Yeah, it's good stuff. Especially, like I say, in the winter time. In the winter time, Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia. Citrus Lake. I believe it's Jungle 2. Let me double check here. Ark. Ragnarok. Locations. Let me look at the map. Player spawns. Yes, Jungle 2. I prefer Jungle 2. That is my favorite spot, Citrus. Junior, hey, good body, Junior. And Junior, how you doing? How you doing, Junior? Hope you're doing good. Glad to see you always streaming. And you got a new background of some sort that you put in the Discord the other day. I really like that anime character. That girl's really neat looking. I really like that. I don't know what that's from, but it does look neat. Does look neat. You know what I was thinking the other day about what it was like when I first started my channel. And now it's nice to have, 10 or 20 people watching me play video games at a time. Like now, that's really neat. But when I first started streaming, I was lucky to have 3 people in my stream when I first started. So, if you are a streamer and nobody watches your stream, or very few people watch your stream, don't let it dishearten you. Don't feel disheartened if nobody's watching your stream yet. And I stress the word yet, because it just may take some time. It really took me 3 years to get into the stride of what I wanted my channel to be. It took me 3 years to really get everything right. And there's not a lot of people who will work on things for 3 years. There are not a lot of people who will work on things for 3 years. Most people, you can't get most people to go to the gymnasium. Can't get most people to go to the gym and lift weights twice in a row. So, it just takes time, So if you are a streamer or you want to make YouTube videos and that's what you want to do, and nobody's watching your streams or your videos, do not let that dishearten you or stop you from doing what you want to do. Instead, I say, persevere. Instead, I say, persevere. Keep going. Don't let it stop you. It's what you want to do, man. Keep hitting the lick. All right, let's load up our Argentavises. Junior King sent a heart and a go popular. What's this little baby doing here? Oh, okay, it's Mama's here. Junior, thank you so very much, Brother Junior. Mac, I got my GF to agree to try Ark with me. So thank you for all the knowledge you've shared. JJ, that's great. Man, that is really great. When a couple, when a man and a woman both can play a video game together, that's a good thing, It's really fun to share. Really fun thing to be able to share playing video games. It is really good, especially when you like the same game, because boys and girls don't always like the same kind of games. Like, I've known a lot of girls who liked, Kingdom Hearts. I've known a lot of girls who really like Kingdom Hearts and Animal Crossing and other such games, which have had no appeal to me. I've never once been interested. I've never really thought about playing Kingdom Hearts. But if I loved a lady, you better believe that I would play some Kingdom Hearts for that lady. So that's good. It's good you guys can do that. Glad to hear it, buddy. KP Gaming, clip it. I got a follow from somebody. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Man, I have a hard time reading a lot of these. Stardew Valley, that's another one. I've actually considered playing Stardew Valley. It's a farming game. It looks kind of interesting. Playing Minecraft has made me appreciate farming games a lot more. Playing Minecraft really has. I did not think I was going to enjoy Minecraft as much as I did. But, a long time ago, I got sick. And my daughter had purchased me an iTunes gift card for my tablet. And she wanted me to buy Minecraft so she could play it. She wanted me to buy Minecraft on my tablet so she could play it. So she bought me an iTunes gift card for my birthday. Anyway, I got sick and ended up laying in bed all weekend. And I had nothing else to do. So I played Minecraft on my tablet. And I had a great time. It was so fun. I built big houses and filled them full of villagers and cows and all this sort of stuff, then set the whole thing on fire. Oh, it was so funny. I had a great time. They would yell with the noises they make when they burned up. It was very funny. It really made me laugh. Let's see here. How many hours you have on off? Big Ox. I don't know how many hours I've got. I have no idea. I spent several years playing Evolved on Xbox. And I only in the past 3 years have I started playing on the PC. In the past 3 years. But I've been playing fairly regularly since 2019. That's when I started. Jay! This is Ragnarok. You must love Jurassic World 2. Hi, friend. How you doing? I was debating to play Stardew Valley, yes. It seems like it'd be a fun game. Really does. But one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft is to farm. Crazy as that sounds. Whenever we played, we had a multiplayer server that we would play with the guys in my Discord. Guys and gals in my Discord. And my favorite thing to do was to farm and make and sell, or just give away for free, pumpkin pie. I would make everybody pumpkin pie. And I loved it. I don't know why I enjoyed that. It was just fun making pumpkin pie for everybody. I'm like an old grandma when I play Minecraft. Baby, you want to come in here and get yourself some pumpkin pies? Or my grandbabies, come in here and get yourself some pumpkin pie. Mammy Max, gonna give you pumpkin pie. KP Gaming, though, that was funny. You like that? Setting the Minecraft villagers on fire. I'm playing Stardew Valley right now. Freddy! What do you think about it, Freddy? Frederick! Or Redrick? How do you like Stardew Valley? Got here late. Local late editor. Welcome, localated editor. How you doing? Glad you got here. Better late than never, I always say. Better late than never. All right, friends, we're gonna start cryopodding these here creatures. Picking up all these eggs. Cryopodding these big Rexes. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to punch you like that. And they'll have a much easier time with that wide open area over on the herbivore island. Oh, it's just fishing. Very nice. Very nice. You know, I actually did play Animal Crossing. A long time ago, I bought a Nintendo GameCube. I bought the GameCube so I could play Zelda. And I also got Animal Crossing, and I played it for a week and did not understand it. It was just fishing and walking around town talking to people. And at the time, I had no idea what that was all. Well, I didn't see anything special in it at the time, but now it may be fun. But Zelda on the GameCube, on the other hand, was very fun. Jay, thank you for the follow, Jay. Glad you're here. Is that Jay with a hamburger or a hot dog? Ooh, buddy, Jay. Guys, you'll never guess what I had for lunch today. Hot dogs. It's right, I had hot dogs. Friends, I love hot dogs. Such a great meal. Such a great meal. Hot dogs with chili and coleslaw. Oh, Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia, Papa Pia. Baby got the diarrhea. Mamma Mia, Papa Pia. Baby got the diarrhea. Evelyn Cafe. Yo, what you think is harder to tame, the Giga or the Karcher? I think that the Giga is fairly easy to tame compared to the Karcher. Compared to the Karcher, I'd say the Giga is easier to tame. I'd rather tame a Giga than a Karcher. I'd rather be taming a Giga than a Karcher, because they're a simple knockout tame. However, there are some things you can do to make a Karcher tame easier, like get yourself some Diplodocus. Get yourself some Diplodocus and unclaim them. Then you can just kill them with your Karcher. But if you are in a bad location or your Karcher kicks you off or something like that, man, it can be aggravating. I thought I'd say your base on the island versus NPC tribes. Thought I'd say your base on the island versus NPC tribes, however, was so suck. Sick, not suck. I was like, oh, okay. Well, nice. Thank you very much, friend. Glad you liked it. Glad you enjoyed it. All right. Is this bird not encumbered? All right. We got 3 birds with us. So we've almost got this base emptied out. Doing good. Doing good. Not bad. Not bad. Well, thank you very much. I can't see what your profile picture is, and I cannot see your name. But it looks like a rabbit. Is it a rabbit? Well, thank you very much, friend. Thank you for watching the Island series. Thank you for watching the Island series. I appreciate that. Didn't get a lot of views on that, so that's nice. All right, let's pick up our bolt. Take that. Still got some stuff. What's on? Throw it in here. Audible. Still got a little bit of weight. What do we got in here? We'll take this as well. Oh, Baller Steph. How much health does your best RG have? Well, look at this one. This one has 49. Am I reading that incorrectly? 5,000, and I've not even leveled it. This is my best RG right here, Honey. Honey was a gift from my friend. So which one is stronger, the Giga or the Karcher? I don't know. The Giga can rage. Smoozy Poo, you got raided. Good heavens, I'm sorry. I'd say typically, if you fought 2 equal ones, the Karcher would maybe be a little bit better. For PvP, I would say the Giga. If I was going to do PvP, I would go with the Giga. Should I invest in Ark Survival Ascended? Well. You came to the right place for that conversation. You came to the right place for that conversation. I would not recommend Ark Survival Ascended. I would not recommend it, especially if you are just a single player. If you are just a single player, then I would say that Evolved is basically the same game as Ascended. Basically, they are the same game. However, Evolved is older, so it is less expensive. It will cost you less money than Ark Survival Ascended. And it being an older game, it will both run easier and look better on your machine. It will run better and look better on your machine than Ascended will. Because it's an older game. It's going to be easier for it to run. All right, let's take what we got and we'll head back. Then we'll make another trip. But this time we have the vault, so it'll be much easier. So I would definitely recommend Evolved between the two. However, now this is the only thing. If you are playing multiplayer, if you plan on playing multiplayer, you will only be able to play cross-platform, meaning if you are on the PC and one of your friends is on Xbox and the other friend is on PlayStation, you can only all play together if you have Ascended. If you are playing Evolved and you want to play together, then you have to all be on the same system. Meaning you will all need to be on Xbox, all need to be on PC, or all be on PlayStation. So just keep that in mind. You only play single player, then I would say definitely get Evolved. Definitely get Evolved. I'd say that Ark Survival Ascended is a cheap cash grab. The game stinks. It's awful. 1 out of 10, worst game ever. However, if Wildcard or Snail Games would like to pay me to say otherwise, I will change my tune. Old Mac needs hot dog money. Old Mac needs hot dog money. Freddy, your dog is named Honey. Your dog is named Honey? That's a good name for a dog. That's a good name for a dog. Dogs are my favorite pets in the world. I think dogs are some of the greatest creatures that God saw fit to create. I love them. They're so great. They're so playful and fluffy and soft. And they got big, goofy-looking faces. And they want to lick your hand, lick your face, roll around on the floor with you. I don't know. I love dogs. They're great. Very few creatures make me happy the way a dog does. See a dog and I just want to roughhouse with it. I want to roll around on the floor and act like I'm a dog. You can play on Switch also. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Metis! Hi, Mac. What's wrong with the mic? Is the mic acting bad again? Is it going bad again? Is it going bad again, Metis? Let me unplug it and plug it back in, see if that helps. Lucky! Good heavens! Metis, did that help? Lucky Bear, sit a go popular and 100 roses. Lucky Bear, thank you very much. Lucky Bear, making you the title gifter. Thank you very much, Lucky. You're the best, Lucky, and so many roses. I love flowers. I love roses. Thank you very much, Lucky. You are awesome. Hi. The mic is bad. Oh, no. The host barrier can only be turned off if you rent a server. The Fox Gods. Hi. Is anybody else hearing the microphone? It's bad. Is anybody else having problems hearing the microphone? Or is it only Metis? Somebody talk to me. It's fine for you. I'm playing on Switch. I want to swing around like Spider-Man freely. What map should I transfer my Bloodstalker to? Probably go to Aberration or Extinction. So in Aberration, they added Cosmo the Spider specifically for flying around like Spider-Man. So either Aberration or Extinction has an expansive underground area. So either Aberration or Extinction. Anybody on YouTube? Can anybody on YouTube help me out? Tell me if the mic's sounding bad on YouTube. Let me go in here and check right quick. Oh, wait. Which one is this? Oh, that's why. Had the wrong mic selected. How about now? Is that better? How about now? Is that better, Metis? Sorry, I had the wrong mic selected. I have two microphones, and I had the one that sits on top of my computer selected. Sorry. It's been sounding iffy. Does it sound better now? All right. Sorry, I had the wrong mic selected because I am a dumb old man. Sorry, dumb old man here. All right. Ready, mine's fine. Connor King, no. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for the help. It happens. Yeah, it happens. Happens a lot when you get old. I'm always doing something dumb. These days, I can't go one day without doing something stupid. Are you using a voice changer, or is that your real voice? Good question, friend. This is my real voice. This is my real voice. However, this is not my normal speaking voice. This is an impersonation, an affectation of a character that I created. This is my normal speaking voice right here. Hello, friends. How you doing today? Thank you so very much for joining me. This is my everyday speaking voice. I went to the store today and bought 6 hot dogs. And this is just the voice of the character Mac. Good brother, go Groot. Groot. You are Groot. Hello, Mac. Hello, Groot. How are you, Groot? Here's a bit of trivia for you. Did you know that Vin Diesel, superstar of the Fast and the Furious franchise, was actually the voice of the Groot in the X-Men series? NPC Elder! It's a Discord superstar. One of our... run out of stamina. One of our channel's good friends, NPC Elder, is here. Welcome, Elder. He got paid $38 million to voice Groot? Are you serious? Are you serious? Man, what a payday. What a payday. Just to be Groot, just to say I am Groot. I want to go ahead and once again thank Lucky Bear, for the 100 rose gift. Thank you so much, Lucky Bear. Elder, you like the color on these oranges. Very nice. I got Bobby, Honey, and I don't know what this one's named. Coconut. Yes, how could I forget Coconut? Bobby, honey, and coconut. But he needed to say it in all the languages. Well, fair enough. I think I'd do that for... I believe could do that for $38 million. Are you going to make a live tomorrow or no? Yes, every day. Every day. 7 days a week. Every day I'll be streaming. Because why not? Just playing video games for 3 hours. Why not? All right, friends, we are back here on the island, so we will throw out the rest of our creatures, drop down the vault, and unload all of our items. Then we'll go back and get the rest of our stuff, which shouldn't be too much. Should be easier. Crap! Forgot to bring an Argent table. We forgot to bring a griffin. So I guess I'll fly back with a pteranodon, because that'll be a little bit quicker. Yes, Brother Groot. We are on Ragnarok. We are Ragnarocking and Ragnarolling. Can I join your server tomorrow? This is a single-player game. I'm playing single-player. If you want to play with Mac, join the Discord. And I will let you know when our server opens up. I will gladly let you know. When our server opens up, I will gladly let you know. But for now, it's just a whole lot easier playing single player to do a playthrough. I don't have to worry about getting meshed or raiders or what have you. I can just play the game and chit-chat with my friends in the chat. Mac, will your server be PvP or PvE? That's a good question. Last time what we did was we actually had it set to PvP. We had the settings on PvP, but we made it gentleman's PvP, to where if you didn't want to fight somebody, you didn't have to fight them. So you would do PvP by challenge only. And that worked out pretty good. We were the most chill group of people you could ever hope to play Ark with. I mean, it was really the most nice, friendly server you ever heard of. Everybody was so chill with each other, relaxed. We all got on the Discord and talked all the time. Everybody helped each other out. It was great, man. It was great. I miss it. It was great. We really had a great group of people. But that was a fun way to do it. Have it PvP and PvE. To where if you didn't want to fight somebody, you just decline the challenge. But if you wanted to fight somebody, hey man, we can make that happen. You want to fight? We can make that happen. All right, let's go over here and we will throw out some more creatures. Could do PvX. There we go. Mac 2 times. The more Macs, the merrier. Glad to see you here, buddy. Groot, you're playing Fjordor. Man, that's great. That's a good map. You like Fjordor? The Fjordor. Do you know that if you click F, you can access the inventory? Yes. However, that does not work with me because I use A, S, D, and F for walking around. See that? So my open second inventory is actually semicolon. And I have to take my fingers off the keys to hit semicolon. So it's just quicker for me to do that. I don't know. I use A, S, F, and D. to move my character around. I have a hard time bunching up my fingers. I don't use, like, some people use, like, what is it? WASD and X or something like that. I can't do that. Whoa. Cryo sickness. Ah, now all the big Spinos get to come out. Spinalina. Yesterday we tamed some high-level Spinos. Tamed some high-level creatures. Oh, let's throw all these ladies and gentlemen out. Get them all out, and we'll take... Hey, maybe we can take the Wyvern back. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be something different. We get over there quick. I always forget we've got that Wyvern. We've had it so long, I bet it's got some points to put into stamina. So we can probably get over there pretty quick. Why not? Let's do it. Let's have some fun. You always say, Mac, we never have any fun. Well, today's the day. Everybody's always saying, oh, Mac, you're no fun. Mac, you're no fun. You never take the Wyvern out. Mac, why won't you take the Wyvern out? Oh, fine, I'll take the Wyvern out. Fine, I'll take the Wyvern. Oh, I tried stealing a Wyvern egg, but I fell into the magma salt trench. Rest in peace, Maywing. Oh, God, that stinks. Was it a nice Maywing? Reaper King. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Go into bed. Have a good night's sleep, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow, I hope. Oh, no, you lost your first one. Toejap, do you play Ark Aquatica? No, sir. I do not play Ark Aquatica. Wow. It makes I get a headache whenever people even mention Ark Aquatica. I get a headache. I start foaming at the mouth and growling and foaming at the mouth. Just from hearing the name Ark Aquatica. Just kidding. Oh yeah, it's bad. From what I hear, I've never played it, so I can't say, really. But anybody I've talked to that's played it said it was butts. Said it was a big bag of butts. Maywing is the Kibble Master. Let's see if we can get this Wyvern out of here. Or is he stuck? We may need to wake some creatures up first. Excuse me, Mr. Brontosaurus. Could I ask you to move, please? Thank you, sir. Right, maybe we can crawl out of this mess. So much for saving time. Everybody move. All right, now let's put some points into stamina. And now let's get our cabooses across the map. I do wish the Wyverns, man, once you get used to swooping with the Griffin, you wish every creature could do it. Groot, you don't have ASA? If you are looking for people to play with you, play some Ark with you, feel free to join my Discord. This thing's almost already out of stamina. That stinks. That is way too quick. Join the Discord. Join it up. I got a lot of people looking to play, so you can have a good time. Do you have any tips to make the Ranyanatha HP 10%? What do you mean? What do you mean 10%? You mean imprinting or the sacrificial creature that you use? I've heard that using different creatures will give you different stats. I've heard, I don't know if it's true, but I have heard people say that using a creature with high health gives it high health. Like a Bronto will give it high health, and then if you use a Rex or a Giga, you'll get high melee. Oh, how do you... Tips for getting it down to 10% health. Okay. I'll shoot it. So when it starts, obviously the health starts getting low. So when you first start out, use a shotgun to weaken it a lot, or use your tail whip or something. But when the health starts getting low, then switch to a pistol. That way you won't kill it so quickly. Switch to your either a fabricated or a simple pistol. And then just pick at it a little bit, just... But when you start trying to weaken it, then you use like your tail whip and the shotgun. And when you see it start getting bloody, then switch to your pistol so you don't do quite as much damage. Ready? Yeah, it has a size bonus. Use a magnifying glass in a trap and use the fab pistol. There you go. Ready. Trap it and use a fabricated pistol. Junior, no, it's really on Dino's main stats and mutations. Groot, I have 3 Maywings, 1 for nursing, 2nd for scavenging, and a 3rd for breeding. Oh man, the Maywing is a great creature. I don't know what upgrade to Maywing. Blade Foga, I gotta go. Bye. Blade, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much, friend, for stopping by. It was great to see you. I appreciate you guys just stopping in and saying hello. I appreciate you guys just stopping in and saying hello. That's the nicest. Means the world to me. Just stopping by saying, hey, Mac, hope you have a good stream. Let's get a look at this. Wyvern. Very neat. You guys like dragon movies? If you like dragons and dragon movies, there is a very old one that they made in the 80s called Dragon Slayer. And it has one of the best looking dragons ever put to screen. Or it may be a wyvern. I'm not trying to be like that, Jimmy! Hey, Jimmy. I listen to you talk every day. I love it. Jimmy, love you too, buddy. Thank you so much for the nice compliment. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Is it recommended to trap the Ranyanatha? I see alpha tribes trapping the Ranyanatha all the time. I see the alpha tribe trap their Ranyanathas all the time. However, you don't have to do it. I know that you don't have to do it. But I guess if you're going to be taming a lot of them, or it's an important one, maybe you want to trap one. I mean, the trap on those things is crazy. Like, the ones I saw were like a giant stone cage. The Ranyanatha traps that I saw were a giant stone cage. I mean, a big investment. You recommend a movie called John Carter. You talking about the John Carter Goes to Mars series? Where a caveman similar to Conan the Barbarian travels to Mars? That is great. It's also a book series. It is also a book series. But yeah, you're right, it is good. All right, we got to get Leonardo out to the bottom of this thing. We got to use Donatello to swim down to the bottom to get Leonardo. Even though we need to change Donatello's name to Michelangelo because he's got orange. Max prediction on Ark 2. Like, will the video game ever be released? Will the video game ever be released? You know what? I really don't have high hopes for it, Helder. I don't have high hopes for it, but I try not to be a pessimist either. So honestly, it may be good. But I'm just worried about it because they promised to release it, like what, 5 years ago? But the game's still not out. So it makes me worry. It makes me worry. Oh, they'll probably release it the year when, after they completely use up Ark for all the money that it's good for, when people stop playing Ark and stop buying Ark DLC and Ark skins, then they'll probably be like, all right, we need some more money. Let's go ahead and release Ark 2. David, is this modded? No, sir. Oh, you love that movie, Groot? Good. Good. I like Conan the Barbarian. You guys like Conan the Barbarian? I think that's a good movie. Tonight, I'm probably going to watch a movie. It's Saturday night. Normally, I just work on my channel all day and all night. Either making videos or watching videos about Ark, or drawing illustrated dodos on my tablet. However, tonight, I'm probably going to watch a movie. Probably just going to relax and watch a movie. And I'm thinking about watching Silence of the Lambs. Freddy, there's one on YouTube by a person with a dog profile pic, which is amazing. It's one what? Oh, prediction? Or Ark 2? Taking a Dodicarus and an RG right now. Excellent. Good strategy. Good strategy. All right, I believe the Wyvern was a little bit slower than the Griffin, so we will cryopod the Wyvern here. Ah, the Rhino trap. I see, Freddy. I see. You know what? I may watch that video also. Freddy, are you in the Discord? Friends, if you want to join the Discord, you can post up memes. You can help answer questions. It is a nice way to share information. So, if you like talking to Mac, hop on that Discord. It recently got an upgrade from our beloved friend, NPC Elder, who is a Discord super genius. I'm gonna drop this stone, not carrying all that stone across the wastelands. We'll take that spark powder though. I will take that spark powder though. Let's cryopod up a couple more creatures. Mac, what are some of the games you used to play before or when you were younger, just a long time ago? All right. The first video games that I played were on the Atari. Played them on the Atari. And then I played Super Mario Brothers on the Nintendo and Duck Hunt. You got this little zapper gun and you shot ducks on the screen, and it was called Duck Hunt, and it was so fun. But I really started playing video games when we got our first PC, the first game that I played on the PC was this game where monkeys throw bananas at each other. And you type in the velocity and the angle, and you try to throw an exploding banana at the other monkey. Sounds ridiculous, sounds stupid, but it was very fun. It was very fun back in the day. But the first real video game that I ever played and loved, the first game that I really, really loved, was on the computer. It was a DOS game. If anybody knows what a DOS game is. And it was called Lands of Lore. Lands of Lore. It was like a game with like magicians and wizards and an evil wizard named Scotia. A witch who was more like she was a witch named Scotia. And a king, and the king, you basically protected the kingdom with the king. And it was really neat. It was really fun. It was interactive, and you would walk around and pick up items and level up your character and talk to NPCs and fight orcs and goblins and all these monsters and explore the land. Oh my goodness. Like back in the day, there was just more than you could possibly hope for in a video game, and it was so fun. We played that game for months. All of us, all the men in the family would gather around the computer, and we would all work together. There were puzzles to solve. You could get poisoned, healing spells. You could add people to your party, you name it. Oh man, was it fun. So much fun. And that is one of the best times, honestly, that I've ever had playing a video game. After that, after playing Lands of Lore, then we got into first-person shooters. And the first-person shooter was Wolfenstein 3D. Wolfenstein 3D was the first one. It's where you are in a, you basically run around and fight people in Germany right after World War II. Very fun game. And then after Wolfenstein, I played a whole bunch more of those first-person shooters. Doom. The Doom series was oh so much fun. I loved playing the Doom series. There was, what are we gonna do about this? Can I withdraw these eggs? No, I gotta hatch them. Crap. Didn't think about that. Crap. It says it's still powered, so we'll leave the generator. And we'll just take some of the other stuff. Oh, the food. I guess I better get the food out of here. Guess we better get the food out. So then, Doom 1 and 2 happened. And Doom 1 and 2 were game changers. The first time I ever played a multiplayer game, I think it was Doom. Well, anyway, after Doom 1 and 2 came Quake. Which is really the first game where you could look in every direction and fight one another. And we used to go into the office after hours. I worked for an engineering company with a lot of computers in, like the movie Office Space. It was these big rooms, a big office building with a lot of floors, and every floor had cubicles, and all the cubicles had computers. And after hours, we would hook up the computers and play Quake against each other and have a big matches. And there was nothing like that at the time. This is before the Xbox. It's before any sort of network where you would play multiplayer games. So it was probably some of the earliest instances of people doing that. Hatch them and throw them in cryopods. Yeah, I'm going to have to go empty out all the cryopods first. But playing Quake was some of the best. And the closest I ever came to that experience of us playing Quake together was after the Xbox released Halo. After Halo came out, you could use a router and hook up Xboxes to each other. And a bunch of us would get together on the weekends, and we would play Halo all weekend. That was so much fun. Goodness, it was a lot of fun playing Halo against your friends. People would get mad enough to have fist fights out in the yard. People would go out in the yard and have fist fights over how the Halo games went. Groot. All right, buddy. Groot, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great day. Dinos 311. My boy Mac, should I get ASA? No. If you are a single player, if you are playing single player, save yourself some money and hassle and just get Evolved. Evolved is less expensive. It is older, so it will run better and look better on your machine. Evolved, I've been playing them both. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I play Evolved. I stream it. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I've been streaming and playing Ascended. Now, since I've been playing them both at the same time, I can safely say that Evolved is the far superior version of the game. Look at these shadows. Look at these shadows. You see these Minecraft shadows moving across the screen, how it squares? You see that? Evolved looks better. It runs better. It is a better version of the game. It is far less expensive. I would highly recommend it. Mac, do you have any tips on taming a Quetzal? I just released a video about taming the Quetzal last week. However, I am currently being shadow banned on TikTok, so to look for my Quetzal taming video, go to YouTube. Go to my YouTube channel. I have 3 different methods for taming the Quetzal. Evolve does not run better, LMAO. Well, I don't know where you get your information, but Evolved does run a lot better than Ascended. For instance, everybody that I know that plays on console is constantly getting disconnected. It's an older version of the game. I don't know how to argue with that, but you can either take my opinion or you can take Subrec's opinion. I'm not saying that you don't know what you're talking about, Subrec, and if you have a good explanation for that, I would hear you out, but I don't know why. Yeah. In my opinion, Evolved runs better, looks better, and is less expensive than Ascended. Ascended is smoother and graphically superior. That is crazy. That's crazy talk. All right, take a look at my screen right now. Do you see how all of these colors look disgusting and washed out and kind of melty? And do you see how the shadows are like Minecraft shadows? They're all cubical. And do you see all these explosions in the water of light? Yeah, this game looks beautiful when I play Evolve, but it looks like butts when I play Ascended. So from my own experience, from what my eyes are currently showing me, Evolved looks like trash. Ascended looks like trash compared to Evolved. I don't even think, well, whatever. How do I achieve the Mac voice? All right, here's how you do the Mac voice. Hello, you. Thank you so much for asking that. That is a great question. I don't get that question enough. How do I achieve the Mac voice? All right, first thing you need to do is learn how to do your basic British voice. Hello, good friends. This is my basic British voice. Learn how to basically talk British. How British people basically talk. And then add a little bit of old man yelling. Then you have to yell. So you are very British. But just not like your typical British person. Not just like your typical British person. But more of a posh British person. More of a, good morning, sir. How on earth do you do? Not like the guy who's like, hey, turn around, look at that there. Oi, what are you doing here? Oh no, what are you doing here? Not that sort of British. Not that sort of British. More of like a posh British fellow. More of a posh. Then you have to put a little age into it. So a posh British person with a little bit of age and sophistication. So a little bit of age, a little bit of sophistication. You know, sort of like that. And then, of course, you have to add that yelling at your grandchildren sound. Then you have to add that yelling at your grandchildren tone, because you are old and can't hear, and your grandchildren will not listen to you. And that is basically how to do a Mac voice. Big man, hey big man, welcome back, buddy. Mac, could you say bottle of water? Bottle of water. Bottle of water. Mac, when did you start playing Ark? 2019. Mac, have you visited any country? No, I do not like airplanes. I do not like travel. I do not like other countries. I don't like other states. I don't like to leave the country. I live out in the country, and I love it. And I don't like big cities. I don't like travel. I like to stay at home. You're welcome. Hello, you. Freddie, I gotta go for dinner. I'll be back. Freddie, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you have a great day. Emmanuel. Franz Emmanuel. Franz Emmanuel. Hello, hello. Mac is a proud American. You're dang right, friend. Proud American. Yes, my American accent. I am, but you know what? If I lived anywhere else, I still wouldn't want to travel. If I lived in, Sweden or Finland or anything like that, I still wouldn't want to go anywhere. That's what stops me from visiting Japan. If I were to go anywhere, I'd visit Europe. I would visit some places in Europe. I'd like to go to, you know, Germany and France and all those places. Or Japan to see the little Japanese people. However, there is no way on God's green earth that you're going to put me in an airplane, put me 100 miles in the air, and then tell me I got to sit there for 18 hours while we cross the ocean. Ha! You'd have to fight me to get me on an airplane. You would have to fight me to get me on an airplane and tell me to sit still in a chair for 18 hours while we are flying above the ocean. That is ridiculous. That is crazy talk. No way. I've got a fear of heights. Meaning I'm afraid to fall and hit the ground from a great height. And I have a fear of being eaten by sharks. I've got a fear of the ocean and everything that lives in the ocean. Sharks are the worst and most terrifying creature that God ever created. Nothing terrifies me like seeing a great white shark open its mouth and approach the camera. Horrifying creature, so scary. It is the perfect killing machine. A shark is the perfect killing machine, and it's got its own biome. It's got its own biome that I am unsuited for. Ah, verdant champagne. I will fight you. All right, friend, bring it on. Does pheromones spoil fast? Yes, unfortunately. Dinos sent 1 rose. Dinos sent 4 roses. Thank you, Dinos 311. Thank you, Dinos 311. You are a great contributor, friend. Friends, anyone who is kind enough to send a gift or be one of the topmost viewers, meaning you watch the stream the longest, then I will follow your TikTok back so you can message me with any Ark-related questions. Is Ark the only game you play? Yes and no. So, it is the only game I play just because that's all I stream, and everybody complains when I stream or play anything else other than Ark. However, I love Minecraft. I love 7 Days to Die. I want to play Rust. My favorite video game of the last 10, 20 years is Left 4 Dead 2. I love Left 4 Dead 2. It's just so fun. However, I don't get to play them. I do not play them. Just because I spend all of my time playing the game everybody wants me to play. And then after playing a video game for 3 hours, I really don't feel like playing video games after I played video games for 3 hours. Like, it's not something I would do to relax. I wouldn't play video games to relax the same way I would if I was not a streamer. So, to relax, I like to listen to an audiobook or watch a movie, which I'm probably going to do tonight. Watch a movie and then listen to an audiobook. Probably Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy, which is one of the best books ever written. Big Man Mac, can I play with you tomorrow, please? Are you on PvP, if I can join? So currently, I am only playing single player. Currently, I am only playing single player. It is much easier for me to stream playing single player and not having to worry about, my tames dying and all that. Especially since I am chatting with people and answering questions. It's just crazy difficult to do all that while I am playing PvP. So I've decided to do this series and have it just be single player, just be a single player game. So that's my plan, just gonna play single player. However, if you join the Discord, whenever we decide to open up a server, if you join the Discord, then you are welcome to come play with us. But you will need to be a member of the Discord so we can know if we can trust you. How else would we know if we can trust you? Are you afraid of megalodons? Actually, yes. I am so afraid of sharks that just looking at a picture of a shark makes me feel, ooh, I don't like it. I don't like shark movies, even though Jaws is one of my favorite movies. I watch Jaws, try to watch it every summer. It's a great movie. But sharks scare the Sharks scare the potato out of me. I don't like to see a picture of a shark. Megalodons. I remember when I first started playing this game and I saw the megalodons, I said, nope, I don't want any part of it. I was so scared to go into the water because of seeing the megalodons. So scared to go into the water when I first started playing this, just because of the megalodons. No good, no bueno. Oh, Whizgrass, bro, are you that YouTube guy? Yes, good brother. Yes, good brother. Welcome, friend. I am that YouTube guy. All right, let's throw out some more of these. And it's 3 hours. We've hit the 3 hour time. Look here. Look at this nice one coming up to us. Do I have anything to feed it? I'll tame this thing. What level is it? Well, 130. Yeah, I'll tame this. 130. You better believe I'll tame this. But we'll get to that next time. We will get to that next time. My Toadjap, my high-level RG can finally beat all the Rhinianatha. Excellent. Uh-oh. Brogan! Ow! Good body, Brogan. I was wondering where you were. Brogan, I haven't seen you all stream. But here you are at the very end of it. Right as I'm getting ready to end the stream, my good friend Brogan, my good brother Brogan shows up. How you doing, Brogan? You working today? Brogan, are you working today, buddy? It's good to see you. Good to hear from you. Hope you've been having a good week. How's your Ark game going? Hope you and your son are having a great time. Whizgrass, thank you for the follow. I watch all your videos. So nice, man. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. Glad you're here. Hope you tune in. I'm going to be streaming every day. I stream for 3 hours a day, every day. So you are welcome to become one of our regulars. Good brother Brogan, just sent a heart. Thank you, Brogan. I love you, buddy. I love you, buddy. Good sir, expanding my dino empire. Shilling your 4th weekend in a row. Very nice. Hey, man, that's good. You got to work for your family. I'm happy to hear that. Glad somebody in this country is working a good job. What map are you on? I am on Ragnarok, friend. We are Ragnarocking and Ragnarolling. Good sir, expanding my dino empire with the sun. Man, that is just the most wholesome thing ever. That is the most wholesome thing ever. Am I missing an RG? I appear to be missing an RG. Where did it go? Mac, do you have Rhinianatha Trap? No, I do not have a Rhinianatha Trap video, unfortunately. I can research one and make one for you. I'd be happy to do that. However, if you are looking to do it quick, then you may want to just see who else has a video. Oh, there's Bobby. Bobby, come on, Bobby. You're taming it today. I understand. We'll just go ahead and watch somebody else's video. Brogan, we love Mac. #1 Ark streamer. Man, I'm so happy to hear that. You guys are all so nice. No wonder I want to stream every day. With you nice friends of mine, it's the only time I get to hear from you guys. Get to hear from my best buds. So great, it really makes me happy. I'm happy most of the time because of how nice everybody is that I interact with. You guys are so great. Lognog, why not put PvE mode so there's no cryo sickness? What I do is just use the cryo sickness. I just got a little cryo sickness code that I use. But yes, that would be a good idea, Lognog. That would be a good idea. But normally what I do is just use the cryo sickness code. I'm just doing a little stream for my subscribers, so nobody's giving me a hard time about it. No one's accused me of cheating yet. How far away is this yellow drop? Might go check it. Jonas! Yo, Mac! Hey, buddy, I missed you too. Good to see you again. Glad you decided to come back by and see us. Say hello. Mac, I need a fast way to level up. Do you know what a note run is? Do you know what a notes run is? The fastest way to level yourself up is going to be a notes run. If you're already high level, well, that's what you need to do. What you're going to want to do is go to the island and look for Explorer Notes. So if you look for a map, you can look for a map that will show you all of the locations of the Explorer Notes. Hop on a Pteranodon and go around to the different note locations, open them up, and before you know it, you will be in your 70s. Before you know it, you will be in your 70s. Brogan sent a super GG. Thank you so much, good brother Brogan. Always happy to see my good friend stop by. So nice, dropping some gifts in here for me. But it's great just to have you guys stop by and say hello. I consider you all friends now. I talk to you all so regularly that you guys are like my friends. It's great. Thank you so much, Brother Brogan. You got your black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu a couple days ago. Holy moly. Okay, so you're the person whose videos, I saw some videos that were from people I was friends with, and somebody was doing some wrestling and jiu-jitsu. I guess that was you. Man, that's impressive. I saw that and I was like, man, that guy's tough. It's one tough dude. Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Man, that's great. Is that something you're going to teach your son too? That would be awesome. That would be so cool. Man, I'm proud of you. Super excited. That really is something to be proud of. A lot of people don't take the time these days to exercise and take care of their bodies. A lot of people don't do stuff like that. So I really admire that, dude. That's great. He does kids classes already, he says. He's as strong as the Hulk. Yes. All right. Man, I'm happy to hear that. Little Hulk. Brogan and Hulk. Oh, that makes me smile. That makes me smile. It's just the best thing. Me and my brother, we took martial arts when we were young. Me and my brother used to take martial arts when we were young, and it really, I think it's good for kids. I think it's good for young people to do that. Both for obviously for the physical aspect, but then the mental aspect too. You get confidence, and you feel like you can be a little bit more confrontational with people. Not in a bad way, but I don't know, it's something like men should learn how to do. I don't know. But that's great. Are you really an old man or are you young? I am actually an old man. I am actually an old man. I wish I were still a young man. I wish I were. If I were, I'd be out doing all kinds of stuff. If I were an old man, if I were a young man instead of an old man, then I'd probably be out hanging out with my friends. Did a lot of that when I was younger. Be out talking to ladies. Be out talking to ladies. And hanging out with my friends. But it's all right being an old man. It's got its own perks. I take a lot of naps. I enjoy books. and walks and sunsets. So it's got give and take, you know what I mean? I made the most of it when I was young. I made the most of it when I was young, so I don't feel so bad about it. All right, friends, we've moved most of our base and most of our creatures are now over here on Herbivore Island. Brogan couldn't agree more. It bleeds so much in your everyday life, brings confidence. Yes, it does, I agree. I'm not accomplished what you have, of course, but I really enjoyed it. And I also always enjoy talking to other people who were involved in weightlifting and physical fitness and martial arts. It's like a camaraderie that exists between people who try to do things like this, and respect, and a lot of respect for people who've accomplished things too. I remember the first time I fought sparred somebody in a spar match who was smaller than me, but he was several belts ahead of me. I remember thinking, I'm gonna destroy this kid. I remember thinking I was going to destroy this kid because he was much smaller than me, but he was a few belts ahead of me, and he just mopped the floor with me. He mopped the floor with me, even though he was smaller than me, and I was like, man. So I learned to respect people. Just because someone is smaller than you doesn't mean that they can't throw you around the ring. So it definitely taught me a lesson to respect people. And if somebody achieves something, like a lot of people will treat somebody who achieves something with jealousy or disrespect. But I think that once you achieve something yourself, then that really makes you look at other people with more respect. You respect what other people were able to accomplish. But if you never achieve anything yourself, then it's very easy to look at somebody else and be disrespectful. So, anyway, that's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. All right, let's wrap this up, friends. Let me read a couple more comments, and then we'll wrap it up. It's been over 3 hours, and this is about all my voice can handle. Jonas, Mac, should I try to tame an Argentavis? Yes, get as close to a level 150 as you can. The Argentavis is like a pickup truck. It's the most useful vehicle you can own. It's got good health, good stamina, good weight, and good melee. You will love your Argentavis. Just a rock. Hey, Mac, I got an issue. I broke 6 beehives, but no queen came out. What am I doing wrong? Nothing. That is just something else that is broken in Ark. That is just something else that's broken in Ark. If you are playing single player, I recommend spawning in a beehive. I recommend just spawning some stuff in. Maybe you can just spawn in a queen bee and tame it yourself. That would be fair. Mac, if I put run in them, if you put pheromone, it will still spoil. It will still spoil. Jonas, Mac, should I try to tame an RG? I'm level 34. Well, the Argentavis won't saddle until you're level 62. Level 62 is when you unlock the Argentavis saddle, so it won't really be that useful. Jonas, I recommend doing a note run. First thing you want to do is do a note run, then tame a Pteranodon, then go around the map, collect the rest of the notes, get up to get in your 70s by collecting notes, then go tame yourself an Algae. Whizgrass, I moved to Herbivore Island. There you go. Made it carnivore. We love suffering in Ark. Yes, I believe we do. Ah, Blade Foga, welcome back. Hey, Mac, I got an issue, bro. Yes, I'm sorry to hear that, Just a Rock. But that is just a problem that people are experiencing in Ark. It happened to me too. There's nothing you can do. Break them all or try to spawn one in. Spawn one in yourself and just tame it. All right, friends. We have reached the end of the day, the end of the stream. You know what that means. You know what that means. It's the end of the stream. So, we gotta give Potato some sugar. Potato, I love you so much. Ah, Potato, you're so cute. You're so cute, Potato. All right, friends. Friends. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I've had a great day. We've got a lot done. We moved our base. We got a lot accomplished today. So, I appreciate you all tuning in, and I hope you will be back with us tomorrow. Same time, same channel tomorrow. Please come see me, friends. All right, I love all of you so very much. I hope you have a wonderful day.